Good morning, everybody. Lone Wolf Rick here on this noisy Wednesday, windy Wednesday here on the Las Vegas Strip. Currently, it's about 62 degrees here in Las Vegas, but really windy right now. So, looking for a high of about 81 today. And we're taking a look over here at the Tropicana Hotel. And big news broke out yesterday evening that Bally's Corporation that owns the Tropicana Hotel has announced that they are going to demolish this hotel. This hotel is going to be gone. Now they haven't given a date yet, but it's kind of assumed that it's going to be by the end of the year or the very early part of next year. And what's going to be put in this site? You guessed it, the baseball stadium for the Oakland Athletics, so soon to be the Las Vegas Athletics, will be right here on this site. So how things all come full circle. As you know, it's like I announced well over a year ago that the Athletics were trying to actually buy the property and build their stadium here on this site. And once Bally's, it's like took over the property, they had no interest in selling it, and they were looking to in all their cost options to remodel the hotel or whatever they're going to do with it. So they kind of took their time. It's like, going through. Well, in the meantime, the Athletics had to move. So the Athletics bought that property. Well, they had a quote-unquote binding agreement with Station Casinos, Red Rock Casinos, to buy that property for the Wild Wild West ones that I've showed you in various videos. And that binding agreement, I guess binding doesn't really mean anything anymore. It's like everything else in the world. So the binding agreement was contingent, I guess, on the state helping them build that stadium. I guess the Athletics have said they're going to put up $1 billion of their own money to build the stadium. But I guess they were asking the state of Nevada for help of $500 million in tax revenues or whatever to help build it. And the state was moving pretty slow on it. So the Athletics backed down of that binding agreement, and they started exploring their options. And I guess it's like it's all happened right around the same time. It's like where Bally's had contacted them and said it's like, they came to a decision where they were going to demolish, it's like the Tropicana Hotel, and wanted to know if they were still interested maybe in building their stadium. It's like on that property. Now, it's kind of a long going, big project they're going to have over there. They are going to build the baseball stadium. It's going to be the same as what they talked about at the other place. It's going to be a retractable roof, between 30 35,000 people seated stadium. And it's the cost is going to be a little bit, pretty much the same, but they don't have to buy the land. So that'll save probably $100 million. It's like not having to buy the land, maybe a little more than that. Now they're still going to ask the state for help for actually $395 million. It's like to help build the stadium, but it's like it's come down for the $500 million that they were going to ask for at the other property, at the other place. So this is all going to happen fairly quick. It's like I'm pretty sure, because the Oakland Athletics, it's like, are looking to have their stadium ready to go by 2027. And they were going to have the groundbreaking here at that other property down there. It's like at the end of the year, start construction the first part of 2024 to have it ready by 2027. So this is what we're looking at. The Tropicana is going to be no more. And it's going to be demolished. It's like if you have, thinking about staying there one last time or whatever, it's like you probably want to do that this summer. As I'm sure they're going to start announcing, it's like when all this is going to take place and what the timetable is. Now, the second part of that phase is going to be that they're going to build a baseball stadium here, right across from the baseball stadium. Bally's is going to build a new hotel casino on the site also, which will be a 1,500 room hotel casino. It's like, however, the name will not be Tropicana. That Tropicana name is kind of long gone. The paramedics go on there, probably resuscitate maybe some of the employees over there, maybe. Anyway, it's like the Tropicana is like name's going to be long gone. They have it will be the new Bally's Hotel. once it's like they get that property going and get it built. However, that property, because since the baseball stadium is going to be 2027, they were looking to build that property probably after uh, the baseball stadium was built. So it's going to be a long-term project here on this site, and but that's the latest. That's all we have right now. So we'll just kind of walk around here. As you see, an ambulance now is heading over that way. So we'll just kind of walk around here for a little bit and see what else is going on. So, to say that that news kind of came as a little bit of a shock would be an understatement. It was, like I said, it's like everything goes full circle, I guess. It's like, what they were, the Oakland A's wanted to do. This was their number one choice, and it all came full circle after well over a year, and they finally got what they're looking for. So there's a lot of history in that property over the Tropicana. They had that's another one of the hangouts. It's like, where the boys for the Rat Pack hung out there. That property was built in 1957, so the Rat Pack hung out over there in late 50s because it was brand new, early 60s. But like all the other properties, it's like that the Rat Pack hung out in, they're all long gone now, and that would be the last one to go. Now, from an operation standpoint, it's like for Bally's, that property being built in 1957, for the most part, it's like, it's like, one of the hotel towers, and the hotel towers kind of came after that. But still, it's like with the age and everything of the property, I'm pretty positive that the maintenance costs were pretty expensive. That had to play, I think, a significant a role in the decision making. That it's like to just tear it down and build a complete new property. So we're just kind of walking along here a little bit. It's like it's not expected to be too busy today anyway, but business will start picking up here. It's like on this weekend, Mother's Day weekend, is usually a pretty good weekend here in Las Vegas. People get out of town. It's like take their wives and mothers. It's like a little vacation. Like I mentioned yesterday, it's like if you have a favorite restaurant and you're going to take your wife or mother, it's like to dinner, please make sure to check. It's like if you need reservations, because it's like a lot of the nice restaurants, it's like all fill up. It's like on Mother's Day, and don't get kind of left out in the cold, And the next big busy period for Las Vegas will actually be Memorial Weekend, and that's coming up at the end of May. That's the last major 3-day holiday that Vegas will. This sounds good. I might have to have that today, maybe. But this will be the last before the hot summer months set in. And then once the hot summer months set in, it's like it'll be Labor Day weekend. It'll be the next major holiday. Gonna take a look around here. It's like at the other side of the street. See what's happening across the tracks over there, which is pretty much like over here. I think it's like nothing much. lot of sirens out this morning. The ambulance and emergency vehicles. All right, everybody. I think that's going to do it for today's video. Brought you the breaking news of the day. Although it's like I think it's probably been reported now. It's like on every media outlet there is. So it's a big news for Las Vegas. Thank you very much for joining me this morning. I greatly appreciate it. Please hit that thumbs up button. That helps our videos out a lot. Keeps it visible in the YouTube universe. And I will see everybody in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.